My name's Isabel and I'm the Marketing Director for Saatchi & Saatchi across Europe, Middle East and Africa.
My name's Jonathan Norman, I'm 31. I'm from Wellington in New Zealand and I'm a lawyer working for Deutsche Bank.
I'm Joan, I'm from Frame. We're a dance, fitness, yoga and Pilates studio in London. Been here for 8 years and set up my business 5 years ago.
London is an amazing place to live. You are never bored living here, or anyone says they are, they're just crazy.
I love this kind of energy that the place has. You have people from all over the world, all walks of life, packed together in quite a small area, and everyone feeds off each other.
I think living in London changes everyone. I think living in the UK opens up your mind to a lot of things. I've been here 8.5 years, so I've grown up here.
For my job, it's really important that you have some experience outside of New Zealand. There's just not enough of the type of thing that I do that goes on in New Zealand for you to ever get enough experience to really get ahead.
I started on, I think, the day that Lehman Brothers collapsed. I opened the doors on the business and it was a pretty tough slog. But actually coming from New Zealand, where you have a very different sort of business environment, you have to be very nimble and very flexible and able to do lots of different things, allowed me to really come into what was really a difficult market, but be quite successful.
In Australia, if you live in a small place, you can go to a city like Sydney, I guess, and it's a big place. But if you're from Auckland, where I'm from, then you've not got anywhere bigger to go.
Financially, I do a lot better here than I would back in New Zealand. Socially, it's been, I think I probably have a completely different life here than I would in New Zealand. I have friends from all over the world, and although I miss out on spending time with my family and doing some of the things that New Zealand's renowned for, I do have a really enjoyable city life here in London.
I think longer term I've got both better career potential but also better earning potential here, definitely.
I think all Kiwis miss things from back home when they're here, Obviously you miss your family. I miss peanut slabs. I get them sent over quite a lot. But I think, for my family especially, I'm really lucky because they travel. So that makes it a lot easier. But in terms of they see how happy I am over here, and I'm always busy and excited, so I think they kind of give me a pretty easy run.
We live here, and this is where we are for now. I recently got married, and we decided that we would get married here in London, even though my wife is also a New Zealander. And I think definitely the place has made a far bigger imprint on our lives than we originally thought it would.
I probably thought I was here for around 2 years. My husband also came over with me with a plan to do a sort of a semi-professional rugby deal and work a little bit as well. But we've ended up staying, and I think we'll probably stay even longer.
I don't think I'd ever move anywhere other than New Zealand. For me, it's kind of London or nothing. I really love it here, but if I decided to leave, it would always be to go back home and be closer to our families, and I think that would always be the reason why we'd go back to New Zealand over any other place in the world.
I'm not sure where it would take me or my business partner. We can't, we work together so closely. She's English, my husband's Australian. It's a bit of a disaster, really. But I think you never know what's going to come up, and I think that's what's really exciting about London is you do have lots of opportunities. So who knows?
I'm not sure the government could do anything to make me move back to New Zealand, but I do think there is a major problem with New Zealand and New Zealanders, and that's our attitude to risk. People on the sidelines are almost waiting for them to fail, and when they do fail, people tend to react as if that's something to be pleased with instead of something that everyone should be really disappointed for.